Hey, good evening, ladies. So, you might have just noticed that I posted an event on our page. So, I want to make sure that everybody sees this and everybody understands what it's all about. Okay, so this whole thing originated from last year. There was this event in Shawinigan, and I put it out to the club in May, and it's called Défi de Parc in Shawinigan, and it's in Parc Morissette and was so beautiful. And I put it out to the club, and I had 12 girls jump in with me last year. So we basically took all summer to train for this event. It was a 100K rolling hills. Okay, so we were all going to go back and do this and bring more girls, but of course everything was canceled. So we're like, what can we do to replicate it here in our neighborhood? So we decided to do a Défi de Gatineau Park. And it was going to be roughly the same thing. Well, not really, because it wasn't going to be 100K. Anyways, but so that's why we're putting it out. I know it's late, but we have a month. We have a month to get you prepared for 20K. So if you want to do, so you have three options. One loop, which is 20 kilometers, two loops, 40, and then three loops, 60. So you can choose which one you want to do. Now, if you're a stronger cyclist, you might do the 2 or 3 loops. Now, if you're a beginner or novice, ladies, I don't want you to be afraid of hills. Now, I used to be like that until I got a good understanding of how to climb hills and how to just work my gears and getting into hills. And it makes a huge difference. It also is a lot of up here. Okay, so really embracing and liking a hill and knowing that it's not forever, right? And how to manage and how to recover. And it doesn't matter how slow you are. It's the point that you're doing it and the point that you can go and tackle hills and you're going to get better. We all do. So this challenge we're putting out to everybody, and we have a month to learn how to tackle our hills. Now we've got a lot of things in place where we now are doing Monday nights at Astiku, which is going to help you get to understand how to properly gear and to push yourself on some hills. Okay? And whether you're going to do the event or not, I highly recommend that you come out and you learn, right? Because nobody's going to get faster or easier, or your hills are never going to get easier if you don't learn, right? You don't embrace them. You don't, join and get better at it, right? And then you got to practice your skills. Now, and then we have our Wednesdays. So, none of these things are about being competitive. It's just about the bike. It's about cycling. It's about learning about how to get better on your bike. Some people come to the club like, I don't want to get faster. I don't want to, well, I don't know why you're in the club, because that's kind of what it's, we all encourage everybody to get better, right? You don't want to be, stuck in one spot, right? You, of course, over the years are going to progress and get better. And with skill, it makes it even faster. So now back to the event. You decide which loop you're going to do. And I put the link there to the loop. Okay, so you do 1, 2, or 3. Then you pay your $20, and that's going to go towards the food we're gonna order from Cheesy Luigi's, who's right down the street in Chelsea. So we're keeping it local, we're keeping it fun. And if you're gluten intolerant or if you have some like an allergy, please indicate it, because I'm sure they have specialty pizzas over there. So we can get something special for you. And some prizes. And if you don't want to do the event and you just want to show up at the social, I forgot to mention that, still $20 because you got to eat, and you don't show up. And that's it. You just show up at 12 o'clock. We're going to say 12 o'clock for everybody to be finished and ready to sit and enjoy about an hour of social distancing in that park. So I don't know if you've been to Chelsea, but there's a big park right across, it's part of Gatineau Park. It's right at the info center, and there's picnic tables and everything. Bring your blankets, bring your chairs, and we could just sit down and have a really fun, open, social event to make it nice and safe. So I want you guys to look at this, and I want you to talk to the club members that you're close to, and maybe go out and do some hills together. Because I know that a lot of people come and they have the goal of making it up to Champlain Lookout. It's not part of the loop, but if you want to go there, that's extra for you. Get your picture and make it down. So talk to your friends that you ride with and make a little team and do it together. I highly recommend you do that, because it's way more fun doing that with a little team, a little tribe, and finishing it together. So with that, I'm going to leave you with this. If you have questions, put it in the event, and I will get their answers. Pretty simple. I put the start times there, so the longer distances start earlier, shorter distance later. So I estimate that if somebody's a new cyclist, it'll take an hour to do that 20K loop. Okay? Then we have an hour buffer, and then everybody will meet at 12. So yeah. So let's do it all together. So take care, and start coming out on those Wednesdays and doing your hills, because it makes a huge difference. Learning is power, right? So if you learn how to use your bike and gear properly, every ride is going to be better, not just this one. All right, take care. Sylvie Doe, founder of Cycle Fit Chicks and lead coach, and I hope you join us.